Hi there, welcome to LuxTop. On this channel we talk about self-improvement, personal discovery, business, investing and much more. If you are new on our channel, make sure to like, subscribe and click on the bell to turn on the notifications and know every time we upload a new video. Scientists have proven that we form our first impression about someone within the first 7 seconds of meeting them, and there are definitely certain factors that can instantly make or break it. Are you ready to find out what you should and shouldn't do in order to leave a good first impression on other people? Number 1. Weak handshake. This point couldn't be more important for anyone with an upcoming job interview. A flimsy handshake can be a real first impression killer. In his research, psychologist William F. Chaplin found that people with a weak handshake are instantly judged as being shy, anxious, uninterested, or even completely incompetent. That's definitely not how you want others to see you, is it? Another common mistake people make is holding someone's hand for too long. If you're gonna give the right impression of confidence and capability, remember to grip the other person's hand firmly and for no longer than 2 seconds. Number 2. Keeping your hands in the wrong position. If you're ever sitting in front of a group of people, whether it be at a business meeting or at some conference, you've got to be mindful of where you keep your hands. You can put them on your lap, but never keep them in your pockets, because this gives the impression that you're hiding something. If you place your hands on the table, don't squeeze them too tightly or leave them flat with your palms down. This makes people feel like you want to control them. Also, don't forget about the role that culture plays here. While gently folding your hands on the table is totally okay in the Western world, this position is considered rude in Japan and India. Do your research on the customs and culture before you visit another country. Number 3. Chewing gum. You've got to admit that it's incredibly annoying and distracting when you're talking to someone and they are chomping on a piece of gum. Put this irritating behavior into a formal situation or first-time encounter with someone, and it becomes even more inappropriate. Chewing on gum makes you look immature, self-centered, and somewhat lowbrow, so don't even think about it for a job interview. You want to show your best qualities, not your indifference towards your potential employer. Number 4. Avoiding eye contact. Eye contact has an unbelievably powerful influence on how we view someone. A 2007 study showed that people who maintain eye contact during a conversation are often seen as more confident, attentive, intelligent, and trustworthy. People that avoid eye contact, on the other hand, are viewed as less sincere, more anxious, and even unattractive. It doesn't mean you have to stare people down like a creep. Just don't be afraid to lock eyes with another person from time to time, instead of constantly looking around. Number 5. Invading someone's personal space. Just as there are certain lines you shouldn't cross when it comes to conversation topics, the same goes for personal space. Experts put it simply: the space between you and another person depends on your relationship and the situation. There's a certain distance for close friends and family, one for informal conversations, and another for formal interactions. When it comes to meeting someone for the first time, keep a minimum of 4 feet between the two of you. If you stand too close to them, you may come off as aggressive, but if you stand too far away, you seem uninterested. Just try to find a happy medium and stick to it. Number 6. Constantly checking your phone. In the age of social media and 24/7 access to the internet, we've become addicted to our gadgets. In fact, an Android app called Locket collected information and found that the average person checks their phone 110 times a day. Even if you're just checking the time on your screen, it comes off as extremely impolite. When you do it during a conversation, the other person gets the impression that they're boring you and you seem to have better things to do, so leave it in your bag or in your pocket. Number 7. Forgetting people's names. Probably the most embarrassing thing you can do when you see someone is to forget their name, and it's especially humiliating if they remember yours. To steer clear of this awkward situation, get into the habit of immediately repeating someone's name after you've been introduced. Like, "Hi Mark, nice to meet you." Justifying this with excuses about having a bad memory or being terrible with names won't cut it, and when it does happen, just play it cool and try to avoid using phrases where you have to name the other person. That should do the trick. Number 8. Being late. While your best friend might kid you that you're always so fashionably late, there's nothing to joke about it when it comes to first impressions and being tardy. Running late to a meeting with people you don't know or have a formal relationship with will shed a guaranteed negative light on you. You'll seem like an unreliable and unorganized person that doesn't respect people enough to value their time. Nothing good about any of that. So, if you don't want that mask to be the way people view you, don't be late. It's that easy. Leave your house in enough time so that you don't have to run to your meeting.